If I had to start completely over today, out of shape, low energy, maybe carrying about 30 to 40 extra pounds, and summer was 12 weeks away, here's exactly what I would do. No detox, no extreme diets, no 2-hour workout, just a simple strategy that actually works for adults over 30. Once you're over 30, fitness stops being about punishment. It becomes about system, and today I'm going to show you the exact system I would use. Now, here's the reality most people run into. They just try to get in shape for something, right? So they start doing everything at once. They slash their calories, they start running every day, they try some crazy 6-day workout split, and suddenly they're living off salad and protein shake. And then 2 weeks later, they're exhausted, sore, frustrated, and they quit. Not because they're lazy, but because the plan didn't make sense for their exact lifestyle. And if you're juggling work, family responsibilities, you don't need a harder plan. You need a smarter one. So if I had 12 weeks to transform my body, here's exactly how I would structure it. Rebuild your foundation. The first thing I do, I will not start with intense workout. Most people skip this step, but this is actually the most important phase, because if you're over 30, chances are you're dealing with deconditioning, poor recovery, stress, sleep issues, inconsistent movement. Instead of jumping into intense training, I rebuild my movement baseline. So here's exactly what that looks like. Step 1, walking every day. First habit, walking. I walk 8,000 to 10,000 steps per day. Why? Improved insulin sensitivity, reduces stress, improves recovery, and don't destroy your joints. Walking is the most underrated fat loss tool on the planet. And if you're someone who's been sedentary, sitting down a lot, this alone can start shifting your metabolism. Step 2, strength train 3 days per week. Not 6, not 7, but only 3. Because if you're over 30, recovery matters more than volume. My workouts will focus on simple compound movement. Things like squats, push-ups, rows, deadlifts, shoulder presses, nothing fancy. Just movements that train multiple muscles at once. Each workout should last about 35 to 45 minutes. That's it. Because the goal ain't to destroy yourself. The goal is to build consistency. Now let's talk about the biggest mistake people make when trying to get in shape. They undereat protein. Protein is critical because it preserves muscle, control hunger, improve recovery, increase your metabolism. So I would aim for roughly 0.8 to 1 gram of protein per pound of goal body weight. That means if your goal weight is about 180 pounds, you want about 130 to 180 grams of protein per day. And here's the key. Spread that protein across 3 to 4 meals per day. That alone stabilizes hunger and energy. Step 4 would be a slight calorie deficit. So notice, I didn't say a crash diet. I will create a small calorie deficit, usually about 300 to 500 calories below maintenance. Why? Because aggressive dieting causes muscle loss, fatigue, binge eating, and metabolic slowdown. But a moderate deficit allows you to lose roughly 1 pound per week. Over 12 weeks, that can be 10 to 15 pounds of fat loss without destroying your energy. Turn up the fat loss. Now, once the foundation is built, this is where I'd increase intensity. Because by week 5, your body is now moving more, recovering better, stronger, more conditioned. So now we turn things up. Increase strength training intensity. Your workouts stay at 3 to 4 days per week, but now we start adding progressive overload. Slightly heavier weights, more controlled reps. Because muscle is your metabolic engine. The more muscle you maintain, the easier the fat loss becomes. And this is why so many people struggle. They focus only on cardio. But cardio burns calories during the workout. Muscle burns calories all day long. This is where I would add short cardio sessions. Not hour-long sessions, just 15-20 minutes after workouts or on off days. Things like incline walking, cycling, rowing, jump rope, simple. Me, myself, I add jump rope before my workout and sometimes during my workout in between my sets. The goal is to increase daily calorie burn without wrecking recovery. Control weekend eating. Now, this is where a lot of people sabotage themselves, including myself. Monday through Friday, we're perfect. We are perfect. Then the weekend hit, and that's when we erase the entire calorie deficit. So here's what I would do. Instead of trying to be perfect, I use the 80-20 rule. 80% of your meals are structured, 20% flexible. That allows you to enjoy life without destroying the progress. And this is on the weekend, period. The fitness has to fit your life, not the other way around. Dial in the results. Now about weeks 9 to 12, your body is already changing. You're stronger, you're leaner, your energy is better. Now we tighten things up. Step 8, increase daily movement. At this stage, I'd increase steps to around 10,000 to 12,000 per day. That extra movement increases fat loss without additional stress, and it's one of the easiest ways to lean out. Step 9, improve your meal timing. At this stage, I would start focusing on meal timing, meaning protein and carbs around workout. Higher protein meals earlier in the day. This improves workout performance, recovery, satiety. Small tweaks, but they make a big difference. Step 10, focusing on sleep. Here's the part most people also ignore. Sleep. If you're sleeping 5 hours a night, fat loss becomes dramatically harder. Poor sleep increases hunger hormones, cravings, cortisol, and fat storage. So during the final phase, I prioritize 7 to 8 hours of sleep per night. This alone improves body composition. If someone follows this approach consistently, here's what typically happens in 12 weeks. You can realistically lose 12 to 20 pounds of fat. You can gain strength, improve muscle tone, and dramatically improve energy. But here's the most important part. You're not just getting in shape for summer. You're building habits that keep you in shape year round. Because the truth is, fitness after 30 isn't about extreme. It's about structure. The people who succeed long term, they simplify the process. They stay consistent and they focus on what actually moves the needle. And that's what I'm trying to teach on this channel. Make fitness make sense. If you're over 30 and you feel like fitness has stopped working for you, I actually created a free guide, Why Fitness Stopped Working After 30. It breaks down the biggest mistakes adults make, how metabolism actually works after 30, and how to reset your fat loss strategy. You can download it using the link below. And if this video helped you, subscribe, because every week I break down fitness in a way that actually works for real life. Remember, start it, own it, finish it.